bring this to you every week. How could we bring this to you? We bring this to you because IgniteLink brings this to you. And I've got Jed here. Jed, obviously we can't do this stuff without you. So
can you not now?
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, because otherwise I would be standing here like Jim Cantor in the rain with a phone, and so thank you for what you do for
Absolutely.
this, and you constantly remind everyone that this is not what you do, but we still are bringing a quality thing when this is still not what you do. So what does IgniteLink do?
Okay, well, and I'm hoping week to week that, it's starting to get better. We're learning some things, and hopefully we can expand on this in the future and bring some more exciting stuff to the viewers. IgniteLink is a managed services provider, IT managed services provider. So what we do is we come into your organization, we evaluate your security and IT needs for your computer systems, network systems, and then we manage it for you. Is kind of the easiest way to put it. So with an ever-changing world with ransomware and viruses and phishing and all these things, it's becoming more and more complicated to run your business. And your IT becomes more and more complicated. So before, you could probably run it maybe by yourself, or maybe you had somebody who was pretty well versed in it, or fairly well versed in it, who could help you manage your systems. Well, things have gotten so complicated that you really need an IT team to manage what you do, because downtime is that costs money. I mean that's a loss. So can you afford to be down for a day or 2 days or a week?
No, and almost everything now is computerized.
Yeah.
And businesses just cannot afford the time that it would cost them while they're down is probably value to what you bring to them to make sure that they stay up.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do it in a couple different ways. We put in mitigation. I tell everybody I sit across the table with it. I cannot prevent you from getting hacked. I can't prevent that. Nobody can.
Yeah.
But what we can do is put in mitigation to make you less likely to be attacked. And in the event that you are or have been attacked,
there's a plan.
There's a plan in place to restore your data. And that's what's important, because a lot of times ransomware is very popular. They encrypt your data. And unfortunately, even locally, I've heard horror stories here in Huntington of several businesses having to shell out lots of money to get their data back. And so
I have, unfortunately, as well.
Yeah, and so that's what we're here for. So we're here to be a partner with your business, to consult with you and work with you and make sure that your business runs smoothly from an IT standpoint.
But you're also not employees, so it saves the businesses that way, because they don't have to have their own internal IT department saving them money in the process.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that we do is you call it consolidated billing when it comes to your IT infrastructure. So we can source you the equipment for your business, but we also can source software for your business as well. So everything that we use to secure your network, we provide to you, and it's in one bill. So it's very budget friendly. Surprise IT costs month to month. You're not going to get hit with a $10,000 bill or something insane. You know what your costs are moving forward, and so it's that peace of mind. You're paying for that peace of mind, but as well as you're also getting good service and the assistance you need should a problem arise.
And I'm going to switch gears on you.
Okay.
Because we're here at a Marshall game.
Right.
And I'm going to put you on the spot like I did everyone else. I don't know if you heard their answers and everything. I did an over-under on turnovers combined for both teams, and that's at 3. Are you taking the over or the under?
I think I have to take the over on that.
Okay.
I just with the wet conditions, and it's hard to tell. The rain's been off and on today, but it's pretty wet out there. I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to say barely over, but I'm going to go with the over.
So maybe 4 combined? 4?
I think I'm going to go with 4.
And does Marshall win that turnover battle in your head?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
So keys to victory today, obviously winning the turnover battle sounds like it's one of them. What else do you have?
Yeah, just don't make the game-changing mistakes.
Okay.
It's about discipline, and the last few games I think there's been slight lapses in discipline, I would say, and it's just been unfortunate that there's slight lapses. Look, Columbia rolling out and getting hit, and that fumble, and that's a scoop and score against Troy. Like, how often does that happen on a fumble where he would jump back on it, or he escapes that rusher and throws the ball and we get 10, 15 yards.
Yeah.
But it's eliminating those mistakes, playing good, consistent football, and if we do that, I think we walk out of here with a win.
Score prediction.
I can't, with the rain, but you can't discount labor. I'm gonna go 30.
Wow.
10.
30 to 10. So lots of offense in this kind of weather, considering, they didn't at Troy, they put up 7 points. At Bowling Green, they put up 28. So Notre Dame, 26. So you've got them at 30 in the weather.
I think that
breaking out the offense.
Listen, I'm calling for a good game and a couple of with the wet weather. I think it goes back and forth, and I think it's about time things go a little bit our way. I think some mistakes go our way a little bit.
So I'm not arguing your points. I'm just saying that's pretty bold, because I keep saying that we're going to go back and forth. KD had said 28-14, and then I keep saying I could see that, but I could also see it being a very low-scoring game. Because of the weather, that there might be fumbles, there might be interceptions, there might be inability to move the ball. It might turn into a field goal attempt fest, that sort of thing. So Jed with IgniteLink is going with 30, and I'm going to hold him to that. So after the game, I'm going to get with you, and I'm going to say, hey, Jed, let's revisit this.
We'll have to, we'll settle up.
Yeah. All right, so MVP, you had mentioned labor in there, but
how do you not give it to him?
Okay.
And especially in a game like this, where, even if it's a pretty day, he's getting, a blue million carries. So I think he's, we're going to ride him pretty hard today, and he's going to deliver.
I hope so. I truly hope so. And I'm going to bring us back full circle when you started talking about IgniteLink and everything, and then we talked about Marshall football afterwards. I just want to remind everybody and people that might not have seen the interview that we had with you in the first game, tailgate, is the reason that we are doing this together is because we all had a love for Marshall football. You were listening to the podcast, you had discovered it, and then that's what brought us together was Marshall football. This wasn't a situation where you have to pretend to be a fan. You have been a fan forever. And I think that's important to our people. Marshall fans like doing business with Marshall fans.
Absolutely.
And local people like doing business with local. You're here local. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started my business back in 2017 in Huntington, and that was on purpose. I set up business here, which means I pay the B&O, I pay the user fee, and I wanted to be, in the system here in Huntington. Good, for better or for worse. Because I wanted to deal with clients here locally in Huntington and in the surrounding areas. So the bulk of our business is local. So if we end up talking and consulting with somebody who's listening, we're going to provide you references, and most of the references are going to be people you probably know. Because that was on purpose. We're not some big huge conglomerate or anything like that. We started local to serve local, and that's kind of been our mission ever since.
Awesome. Well, Jed, thank you very much. I'm going to let you get back in the production truck.
There we go.
But and also to stay out of this weather and everything. But can't do it without you, obviously, with powering up our tailgate every week. So.
Well, we enjoy it. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and
we had fun last night. Didn't
absolutely,
we?
yeah. Well, you get to meet some pretty cool players. I mean, cool people, and you just never know what kind of who you can get in contact with or who you rub shoulders with. So I'm having a lot of fun, man. This has been awesome. So we appreciate. We're along for the ride.
Yes, sir. All right, so we'll get back to it.